actually seen it.
Man, shucks for me, man. It went the way I thought it was gonna go. You know what I mean? Only thing different that didn't happen is I thought Charlo was gonna stop him. I mean, Canelo was gonna stop him. That's the only thing different. But it went exactly how I knew it was gonna happen, man. I knew Charlo just wanted a payday, man. You know what I mean? And it's funny. It's funny. Go ahead, Rock. Go ahead, Rock. You want to chime in on that, and then
I was expecting more out of Charlo. To be honest with you,
yeah.
I think that once Charlo got into the ring and felt something he hadn't felt before, I think it changed the whole game plan. But that go to show you there's levels to this thing, because when Floyd fought Canelo, Floyd, they fought at 152. Fight night, Floyd was like 149. Canelo was probably 168. You know what I'm saying? But it's levels to this thing. What Charlo showed was that he didn't have a confidence in his skill level to actually just get out there and perform and to do it. So
why you say you thought it was gonna go different then?
Because I thought a little bit more highly of Charlo. Charlo's athletic. Canelo has problems with athletic boxers. And if you got some legs and some footwork and you technically sound, I thought that that Charlo would have a better night. Charlo's also the longer fighter from that standpoint. Canelo 5'7", Charlo about 6'1". Right. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo got his reach is about 68. Charlo reached, what is it, 74, 76, something like that.
74. Mm-hmm. But but if you look at it from that angle, then yeah, I think Charlo had the advantage in that aspect. But man, listen, Charlo let us know all along, man. First of all, he stole a fight from his brother. Right?
Did he steal the fight from his brother? His brother.
I ain't gonna lie, Coach. I did hear that his brother did say he was going through some personal stuff.
And he stole the fight from his brother. They got him and his brother on the inside. On the inside, that done nobody. You got an exclusive. Right? You heard it from me first. They beefing, man. You know what I mean?
They beefing. But the first fight
stole the fight from him. He stole that from him. And he stole it from him for $1.5 million, man. Come on now. Listen, Charlo made $1.5 million, man. So he beat himself. You fighting?
He made 1.5.
He made 1.5. That was his purse.
That was his guarantee.
That was his guarantee. He's getting 40% of the pay-per-view. So that's gonna bring him up to about $6 million.
Nah, right? He gonna make more than that. What was the final
$6 million? They said Canelo made 50.
He gonna make
what was the final pay-per-view numbers?
Right now it's 650,000.
Well, how you get $6 million from 650,000? That math don't math, bro. 40%. 40%. Okay, 40% of
they projecting that he's gonna make $6 million.
I'm about to do it right now.
They projecting he's gonna make $6 million.
You can't say the man gonna make $6 million and he getting 40% of the pay-per-view.
Regardless of that, he made $1.5 million was his guarantee against Canelo. He beat himself. You follow what I'm saying? You get a fight like Canelo, man. You get a fight like you if you able to land that, man, come on, man. $1.5 million, he beat himself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's the biggest fighter on the planet right now. $1.5 million not going to
cut it.
You can get $1.5 million just to go fight.
He's getting that already. He got that to fight Tony Harrison. Both times he got $1 million to fight Tony Harrison, right? So
Charlo got to be making more money than that.
Bro, he got $1.5 million. What are we talking about?
Al Haymon paid more money than that. He on the PBC.
What are we talking about? It's documented. He made $1.5 million. What are we talking about? It's guaranteed $1.5 million. It's documented. Go look it up.
I'm gonna have to go pull up 40% of the pay-per-view. That's what I'm about to go look at. I just don't want to get out now because my camera on. I don't want to mess my camera up.
All right, look. So he made $1.5 million, guaranteed, right?
Mm-hmm.
He fighting Canelo. So you get $1.5 million, you fighting Canelo, man. You gotta why would you do yourself like that? Like I don't know what his team was. I really don't know. But what I do know is if I'm fighting a big fish, right? I done landed this fight with Charlo. I done beef with my brother to get knock my brother out the way to get this fight, and I'm gonna get $1.5 million guarantees. What I'm already getting for all the other fights. I wonder how those negotiations work.
So what you saying is that Charlo undercut his brother. That what you saying?
What I'm saying is him and his brother beefing because he took that fight from his brother.
See. There you go with that Kanye West stuff again. I ain't saying you're a gold digger. Broke, but he ain't messing with no broke. You always doing that Kanye West stuff, man. How you gonna say something, man, and then say you ain't
that's eliminating that it was for the money. Then it couldn't have been. You couldn't have took the fight
But
for
yeah,
the money.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think he ever thought, not necessarily that it was for the money, like, oh, I want to get this big payday, but hey, let me hurry and get this out the way. Because here's the thing: did he look like he fought? Did it look like he wanted to win that fight?
It looked like he
Not
got
at
hit.
all. That's what I'm like.
I mean,
maybe it's for the money, but it couldn't have been for $1.5 million.
I'm about to say for 10 seconds it did till he heard the thump on that power.
Did it look like he wanted to? Did it look like he wanted to win?
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. First of all, he didn't use his jab at all.
Yeah.
No jabs. Yeah. And if you watch the fight, this is how I analyzed it, right? From a coaching perspective. He didn't use his jab. If you look at that referee, every time they got tied up, that referee broke them up. So from a coaching perspective, I'm saying, look, Canelo is backing you down. He's pushing you against the ropes every time. Tie him up, bro. Because the ref going to break it right up. Let's get back to the middle of the ring and let's jab. He didn't do that.
But have you ever seen Charlo clinch? I don't think Charlo even clinches. That's a lost art in boxing. Wrapping up and clinching.
What does that got to do with anything, though? If the ref, I'm telling you that if you go back and watch the fight, every time they touched each other, the ref broke it up. As a coach, I'm seeing that. And I'm saying he's backing him down. His power is against the ropes. That's what Canelo's power is at. So he got you against the ropes, and that's what he's trying to stop you at. He's technically pushing you to the ropes every time. I'm seeing from watching it that every time they touch each other, the referee is breaking it up. So me as a coach, I'm going to tell Charlo, bro, soon as he back you up on them ropes, grab him. Let's get the break. Let's step around the ref. Let's get back to the middle of the ring, and let's use your jab. He didn't use his jab at all. It just looked like he was like, even the shots that he threw, the power shots that he threw, didn't even look like they had any power on them. It just looked like he was just like, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like, man. I look like he was committing with the shots.
Right. Yeah. Because and if you overcommit, you get knocked out too.
But he didn't like
look. He didn't want to swing in between those shots because he was afraid of that power. I feel like
exactly. But you already knew the power going into the fight. That's why I'm saying he didn't want to win. You already know what Canelo does. Like it ain't like you thought you was fighting somebody else. You knew who you was fighting. You know, it ain't like the amateurs where you about to go in a tournament, you never seen this guy, and you just training for the bracket. You know, I'm just trying to win this bracket. You know who you getting ready to fight. You've been training for 8 weeks.
They need to rename Canelo the Baker.
Wow.
The Baker, because
he be cooking some. He be making up some cupcakes. Goddamn, goddamn Canelo will curate some cupcakes.
What the heck does that mean, bro?
Another reason I thought Charlo was going to put up a better fight was because I didn't think the style of fighting he been fighting was. I thought Charlo was good enough to get around it. Like to me now, Canelo he gonna come with the high guard. He gonna hook to the body. He gonna hook to the head. That's for the most part. That's what he giving you.
I think the better fight would have been Jamal.
So it's like. I'm like, oh, well, if you could really box, like you said, if you got
Jamal getting slapped in the damn mouth by Caleb Plant in the damn audience.
That's street stuff, bro. That's street stuff, man.
Jamal on his live high as hell. He hides a giraffe ass on the moon.
You know, Caleb Plant just called him out. He want him next. But anyway,
of course he gonna call him out because he ain't training.
He training now. He training with Roy Jones.
Man, he definitely fucked up then. He done moved to Florida.
No, I don't
know if he moved to Florida now. He training with Roy Jones though.
Bro, Charlo.
Same thing though.
The last time I saw Charlo on live, he was high as hell. He was high 4 giraffe asses on the moon.
Be careful. These brothers gonna post this. This another situation gonna get you punched in the mouth, man. Relax, man.
I did see somebody say, now that he did Jermell like that, he don't even need to fight Jamal. Do y'all feel that same way?
Nah, that's why they beefing. That's why they beefing. It's like why? What's the point of fighting Jamal now?
You Jamal ain't fought it, man. Had Jamal fought since the pandemic?
No,
It
he ain't
don't
fight
matter,
Mike.
but that was his fight though. That was the fight that was supposed to have been made. It was that they had been in negotiations for that fight with Jamal and Canelo for a while.
So
That
how did Jamal steal the fight? See,
Huh?
you always talking about me and my conspiracy. You got a big ass conspiracy right here, bro.
How is it a conspiracy?
Huh?
How is this a conspiracy?
You just said the man stole this fight from his brother.
He stole
Where
the
you get
fight
that
from his
from?
brother. He's supposed.
How?
Listen, man. Trust what I'm telling you. Trust what I'm telling you. You're gonna see it's gonna come out in a minute.
See, when I be putting my
all
shit
right,
out,
all
you
right,
don't
all right.
trust me.
Look. Hold on. Did you see Jamal taking a picture with Bud?
Man,
Yeah.
that just yeah,
Slow
I
down.
saw that.
Hold on. Did you see him taking a picture with the ops?
Yeah, that and
Well,
that show you how
he against
dysfunctional
her.
their family is.
What does that tell you?
That tell me that them damn Charlo brothers is dysfunctional as hell. They always arguing and cussing each other out on the phone and stopping speaking. They the strangest twins in the world.
What does
Yeah,
that
they
tell you?
wild,
Take a
To
picture.
me, it'd be the younger, it'd be Jamel. I feel like he'd be talking more than his big brother. Like he really would put it out there. Like he'd straight up tell you, yeah, I don't like my brother's wife. She
Right.
this, she that. Like he'll straight up tell like
Yeah,
interviewer.
Jamel will say
Bro,
anything.
why you
Yeah, he
talk? Why
will.
you talking to interviewer your personal like? Why you talking
Yeah,
about
that's a
your
fact.
brother's wife like this to it? Like at least talk to your brother like that.
I
Keep
wonder
it
is he the younger
out.
twin?
Jamel is a younger twin.
He is the younger one.
Yeah,
He
he's a
didn't
younger
say no
twin.
more. He didn't call this brother man wife the B word on in the interviews. All that y'all don't like her. That like he didn't.
Yeah.
He don't care. He ain't got no filter.
But she not she not even his wife anymore. But I saw a video of her running up like beating the car, doing something at the window or sometime or
Who?
in the
Jamal's
neighborhood.
wife?
Yeah, Jamal's wife. Man, it's an unfortunate situation. Jamal,
Yeah.
I don't know, is Jamal injured or is he going through
Nah,
mental problems?
So he was going through the mental health stuff, but I just watched the interview just today or yesterday with him talking about he had Roy Jones with him. They was going into the
Yeah.
fight, and you seen it?
No,
Yeah, I seen
I
he
seen
was
his
with Roy Jones.
I seen his ass trying to hit the back, trying to do a quadruple hook on the bag. That's all I seen.
Yeah, he said he trained with Roy Jones now.
So he done left running Shields and moved to Florida, train in Pensacola, Florida.
I don't know that he moved to Florida. I mean, I don't know that he moved to Florida, and I don't even really know if he's leaving Ronnie Shields. He's probably just gonna bring Roy in.
Yeah, that'd be bad to leave
For
Ronnie.
Roy.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Roy like I feel like sometimes he be telling people to do stuff that he did, not understanding
we
how.
share the same sentiments, bro. We share the same
It's
sentiments.
it's like, bro, not everybody a robot. Like he think everybody a robot like him. Like, bro, I can't throw 6 hooks in a row and get away with it like you could.
Now, see, you talking about me? Roy Jones run up on you too. He ran up on Big Joe, Fat Joe ass.
Huh? Fat Joe.
Roy Jones run up on you and start shaking.
I ain't gonna.
I don't no problems with Roy.
Roy.
Yeah, I ain't
Jones,
fucking with Roy, man.
Yeah, I don't no problems with Roy. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm saying
A lot of times I've seen him in the corner. The fighter wasn't successful. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, and I know somebody that personally that he trained. You know what I mean? And I just
me too.
Yeah, and I mean,
how they feel about it? No,
I'm not getting into that, bro.
I get him.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying from what I see with Roy, and that goes to the conversation we had on our show last week, which was, when we talked about boxers making the
the boxers
that box at a high level, do they make good trainers? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just think Roy just be trying to create another Roy a lot of times. He don't train boxers based upon what their style is. He train them based upon trying to create another Roy. Because I mean, Roy is. Listen. If Floyd wasn't promoting himself so much as the greatest of all time, that's why the Roy Jones get lost in that conversation, because Floyd got 27 million followers and he say it loud enough and everybody believes it. I think Roy though, man, is.
Man, Roy your favorite. Roy's your favorite. Roy your favorite boxer, but Roy ain't nowhere near better than Floyd. Bottom line.
Well, I mean, that's not what we're here for, right?
All right. We get off on a tangent.
I don't know, Coach. I don't know if he's better than Floyd.
I'm not saying he's better than Floyd. I'm just saying he would go down as one of those. You know what I mean?
No, he already go down.
He would be in that argument. Like he would be in that discussion if Floyd didn't have those followers like that. And
if Roy had stopped after the if Roy had stopped after the Antonio Tarver win,
right.
If he had a rematch Antonio Tarver, had stopped at about 50, right at number 50, you right.
If he wouldn't have kept on fighting and got stopped a couple times,
if he'd have stopped, if he'd have stopped after Ruiz, he got stopped the cut. Roy got about 5 or 6 knockouts.
I think he should have stopped
Yeah.
after he beat Ruiz and became the heavyweight champion. He should have been like, man, I done everything, and played.
Or went down to cruiserweight or something like that and fought at 195, 190 something, as opposed to trying to go back down to light heavy and fight Antonio Tarver.
He should have played Jay-Z. What more can I say? And was out.
No.
Yeah. Because Roy is your boxer's favorite boxer. I give him that.
I was about to say, he's one of my favorites. Like I'm from Michigan, so Floyd is my guy too. But Roy Jones is, when I first started even watching boxing, Roy Jones was one of my guys. Like, he was one of my favorite people to even study and watch.
Man, love Roy. But but you can't teach that stuff that Roy does. You just can't do it.
That's just the only part I feel like Roy don't understand. I feel like a lot of people who've been great in any sport don't understand it. Like, even MJ, he was the owner of the Hornets for a long time.
Garbage.
He couldn't
started on this.
Like, garbage.
So it's like
Michael Jordan, garbage ass coach.
We got Mayweather Promotions. Can anybody here name 5 fighters on Mayweather Promotions?
Hell no.
I probably can name 5 only because
I can name 5.
I can name 5. And that's it. And
Jaleel,
I know John
E.J. Smith.
Jaleel not on there no more.
Huh?
Robert Merriweather
and I say E.J. Smith and
John Ingram.
Still fighting.
Yeah. But listen, brothers. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, you finding out what I already know. Rock will segment off into something else. You gotta bring them back. We here to talk about the cello, Carlos. Rock done got y'all talking about Roy Jones, man. He quick to do that. Look. Talk about Roy Jones, bro, for like 5 minutes.
Well, let's get back to what make you think the man stole the fight from his brother? How you steal something from you? How you was his brother ain't fought in 3 years. Was his brother gonna be ready to fight?
Listen, man. Just go listen, do your Googles.
Man, no Google. You act like you got some like you got some inside knowledge around here.
Well, he stole a fight from his brother, bro, and they beefing.
What y'all think about Terence Crawford? Y'all think he could do it or too little?
What Canelo?
Yeah.
Canelo knock Bud ass out because Bud gonna stand there and fight. Bud too small.
Okay, so what I think Bud stands a big chance against Canelo, but the weight, man, they make weight divisions for a reason. It's almost like when Canelo went up to fight Bivol. Like, I already knew. I tried to get so many people to bet on that fight. And nobody bet me because everybody was Canelo. And I was like, "It's no way you're gonna beat Bivol." Bivol uses distance too well, and he's bigger than Canelo, and he used distance too well for Canelo to get inside.
Stay on his toes.
Yeah,
and he got good lead on defense and offense.
He just picked Canelo apart. So my thing is, they make weight divisions for a reason. I would love to see Bud fight him. I would love Bud to see. I think Bud walks around at like 180, 190 or 200 sometimes. You know what I mean?
I would
like to see that fight, but I'm not. You know what, man? I'm not gonna bet against Bud, bro.
Man, I just think that I think Bud will actually stand in front of Canelo, and I just too much. They make weight classes for a reason, man. Man, you know how boxing is.
I think first of all, man, I think mindset is everything. Bud mindset is different. Like, he has that mind. He has the mindset that you need to have.
The mind can't do what the ass won't allow.
No, that ain't true, bro.
Shit.
That ain't true.
The mind can't do what the ass won't allow.
That ain't true.
All right.
The power of your mind. Okay.
The two must be in unison. The ass can't do what the mind won't allow, and the mind can't do what the ass won't allow.
All right.
It's period. You can be strong. You can be as strong-willed as you want, but that man, you can be as strong-willed as you want. But if that man hit you, that man hit you upside, hit you in your guard. Cause that's what happened to Charlo. He hit Charlo in the guard, and Charlo like, damn, shit, this some bullshit.
That's
what happened to Charlo.
Jonah thought he got hit.
That dude hit Charlo in the guard.
Right.
And Charlo felt that damn right hand hit that guard. He like, ooh, this some shit right here. That's exactly what happened to him.
Yeah, but I think Bud's mindset, man, won't let him lose. But it's hard to call that fight, man. If they make that fight, I don't even think the fight is going to ever happen. To be honest,
I don't either. Yeah.
It's just,
I would like it to.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think that fight's going to happen because it's too much. It's too much got to play out for that fight to happen. It's like too many things that's got to happen. There too many things got to line up for that fight to happen. I mean, first of all, Bud is the undisputed at 47. I think he would have to go up to 54 and make some noise. Like that's 3 weight classes up. You know what I mean?
First off, let me say this to you. I guarantee you, Canelo would take a Bud fight. Canelo,
but it's too much. The business not going to allow it. There was too much for it to happen.
Why?
What's got to play out?
He just did 600,000 fighting Charlo. It's gonna do the same thing, a better fight, Bud.
Yeah, of course. But I just don't see the fight happening. It's too much in place. First of all, he got this
Bud a free agent.
He got this free rematch clause in place with Spence, right? Now they saying that he's offering it to him at 47. They might still end up meeting at 54, right?
Man, if I take that, if Spence smart, he'll take it at 47 and come in at 54 and beat Bud ass.
Then you got Charlo. He's gonna have to he's gonna end up the fight that's probably gonna end up happening is Charlo and Crawford. Because here's the thing, with Charlo lost his WBO belt Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So they took that belt, they stripped him of that and gave it to Tim Tszyu, right? So he's end up going to have to what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up seeing Bud going up to 54, competing for that, fighting for that WBO, and then end up getting the undisputed match with Charlo. They going to end up fighting. I can't see the Canelo and Crawford.
How is he going to get an undisputed match with Charlo and Charlo is not undisputed? I mean, with Charlo being stripped.
Did he just
has that belt now?
Did he hear what I said?
No, I missed it. What'd you say?
I said
he's gonna have to go fight Tim Tszyu, the winner that was Mendoza Tszyu, get that WBO.
Right.
To my Bud.
Right. He's gonna end up going. Bud is gonna end up going up fighting for that WBO belt.
I think Bud at this stage of his career is about the money. He's ready to cash out. And the biggest fight and the biggest money in boxing, and the fight that's gonna mark him and give him the definite prestige and that he's looking for is the Canelo fight. I think of Canelo, and the crazy thing about I think Canelo will actually offer Bud that fight because Bud coming up 21 pounds.
He already said anybody. He said I don't care. Nobody can beat this.
We're probably gonna get Bud, Canelo, probably sometime right after the first of the year.
Let's make a bet.
What are you gonna bet? How many push-ups?
You don't think Benavidez come before that?
That ain't happening.
You don't think
definitely not
come
the first
before
of the
that?
year.
Canelo is the baker. He is not finna cook them cookies up beneath Benavidez. He ain't finna fight that big Mexican man. Dude is a monster. And he tall and he long. He throw a bunch of punches and he young.
Yeah,
I don't think that Canelo fight gonna work. I think David will just wear the punches way better than Charlo. It won't. I don't think he could just hook his way to a David win. I think he'll do a lot more.
He gonna come out. He'll come out of a Benavidez fight. First of all, I don't think Benavidez is gonna beat Andre. That's number one.
No, he gonna beat Andre.
I got Benavidez.
Now, normally you would be right, but Andre ain't doing anything. Boo Boo not doing nothing. Boo Boo hasn't done anything. He should have took some tune-up fights first. He ain't fought really in 2 years. Really, none of them can beat Boo Boo.
That's the story of his career, though. I mean, he's avoided, and nobody
none of them can beat Boo Boo in reality. But
who?
None of them can beat Boo Boo in reality. None of them at a super middleweight.
I mean, they've been avoiding Boo Boo since 54.
Canelo, none of them. If he was sharp and on top. Now I've been watching.
He's undefeated too.
Yeah, I've been watching Boo Boo, and he's been sharp, but I can't see him beating Benavidez right now. Can he beat Benavidez? Yes.
I used to think
this is the fight that Boo Boo Andre been looking for his whole entire career.
The whole career, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is it. Cause he been begging for this fight, these type of fights since he was at 54.
Yeah,
Now, I think Boo Boo can beat everybody at super middleweight, but I just he had a long vacation off.
He kind of old too now. You know,
Yeah,
he was in that Darrell brother class.
y'all think if he loses Benavidez, it's over with? He ain't getting another big fight.
That's just it. If he loses to Benavidez, it depends on how beat up he is. See, Canelo. See, if he loses to Benavidez and get beat up, Canelo will bring Boo Boo Andrade out and fight Boo Boo Andrade, and still get 600,000 pay-per-view buys. And Boo Boo Andrade will take that fight. Canelo Alvarez is a cash cow in boxing right now. That's why I said if he say Terrence Crawford is next, Terrence Crawford is next. I just think Bud too small.
Yeah, Benavidez and Boo Boo, I'm really looking forward to that fight. I think Boo Boo can beat Benavidez. I just don't think, based upon where, the time he's taking off, how he's looking right now. I mean, I've been watching some of his training. I follow him on Instagram, and he looked sharp. He looked like himself. But I mean,
the Charlos avoided Benavidez. The Charlos avoided Andrade. Both of them.
How they do.
Did you see his last fight, Demond Nicholson, Andrade? Did you like his performance there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but with stuff like he looked really good in that fight. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a level of a Benavidez or Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think he should have took some more fights like that before he, got himself in that. Got ready
situation. Yeah.
Is Demetrius Andrade as good or better than Erislandy Lara?
Who?
Lara.
Oh,
Lara. Lara. A lot of people say that Lara beat Canelo at 54.
Yeah. A lot of people say that. I ain't gonna lie. I like Lara too. Lara, he relentless. He tough dude. I like Lara.
He's 50 years old right now. Him and she graduated high school together.
He about 40, yeah.
You older than me, bro.
Yeah, he older than you.
You older than me. You.
Man, I'm born in 79.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that co-main event, man? They saying robbery. How y'all feel about it?
Oh, no. Anybody know? Listen, man. Aggression. You talking about Ramos and Hammer?
Lubin.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. But
I know you ain't finna say what I think you finna say.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you say it. Go on, say it.
Listen, Hammer won that fight, man. It wasn't no robbery.
I thought he did too.
Yeah, aggression. Just because somebody, and that's the problem with boxing. A lot of judges, but they got it right. But I'm saying a lot of judges and the amateurs, they look at people that's aggressive,
yeah,
and they think that they win in the fight. Meanwhile, you got somebody that's boxing, they slick, they moving, and you got somebody that's just coming for. Yeah, Ramos was tough and all of that, and he hit Hammer with some rough shots, but they got it right, and I'm glad they did.
I thought you had the other opinion talking about because he was being because of the aggression.
Why would you think I'm gonna say that? Like you already know how I. know I'm not gonna say that. I got boxers that you know what I'm saying.
We both do.
Yeah, I thought Lubin won. I thought he did a good job at not letting the fight break out.
Yep.
For the most part,
that's what everybody thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought I did too. I thought it was gonna steal the night, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a better fight than the main event, so technically you can say it still did, but
right.
So you can say it still did, but
didn't people start booing when they made the announcement?
People started booing. I ain't gonna lie, I had Ramos winning initially. I still need to go back and rewatch it.
It just looked that way, bro, because he just
looked like it looked that way. Yeah.
Crazy, yo. When I watched, when I was rewatching it, like it's so crazy. It's like you could like the A side stuff is so real. It's crazy. Like,
what was I didn't even hear the commentary.
It's just like they don't acknowledge nothing Lubin did. Like Lubin was doing some good work, and they just acknowledged Ramos' defense. I'm just like, yo, y'all talking about his offense and his defense, and it's like the biasness and the commentators was crazy. You could tell who the A side just off of who was talking.
Yeah, they got
that could have been a big reason. That's why they beat too.
Huh?
I was saying that could have been a big reason I had Ramos initially too. I'm listening to them. I'm looking at their scorecard.
Yep.
You know, I'm still watching the fight though, but you know, I'm probably still taking in what they saying and whatnot.
Yep.
But I'm going to rewatch it though without commentary, no sound on.
It's the same thing happening in the amateurs. In the amateurs, it's a tactic. Like the coaches will be in the corner. Like you could be whooping somebody, and the other side coach will be over there like, "Yeah, good job," but you getting rocked, and the judges be listening to that and be thinking, "You be like, man, come on, man, what y'all watch?"
I thought Ramos had a good 40 seconds every round where he had a good attack. But for the most part, I feel like he was chasing Lubin, and Lubin.
Yep.
Only thing Lubin could have did better was he could have. I feel like he did abandon his jab in the middle rounds a little bit more. He could have stayed with the stick a little bit more, and it would have been more convincing.
Yeah, kept his
Outside of
distance
that,
a little bit more.
Lubin won.
Man, you know, Lubin and Tony Harrison, you know, they probably had the most disappointing careers on PBC because Tony Harrison was supposed to be the man at 154, and then you know he lost to
Charlo.
No, I ain't talking about Charlo. I'm talking about he lost to he lost before then. He lost to
Jared
He lost to Swift, Jared Herb.
Yeah, he
lost
to
somebody before Jared Herb too.
Oh, I don't know.
Before Jared Herb.
I'm forgetting the guy's name. He got a funny name. I'm forgetting his name. Willie Nelson.
I'm about to go on box right.
I'm about to say that. I'm about to say we can go to box right.
Country singer.
Yeah, no, he lost to Willie Nelson.
Like Willie Nelson. That sounds like the.
Look it up on box rec. That's his name, Willie Nelson.
All right, so go ahead. What was your point?
But my point is that Tony Harrison and Lubin. You know, Lubin was. It wasn't ever supposed to be the Charlo twins, huh?
I was saying it is Willie Nelson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Charlo twins were never supposed to be the ones for PBC at 54. It was supposed to be it would be super bad Tony Harrison, and it was supposed to be Erickson Lubin. Right. Lubin lost it, but Tony Harrison lost to Willie Nelson, lost to Jared Swift Hurd. His career got derailed, had to come back up, you know.
Then he lost to Charlo afterwards.
We beat J Rock, then lost to Charlo.
Well, he lost to Zoo. He lost to Tim Zoo too.
Yeah. But that was recently though. But I'm talking about
he beat Zoo.
Trying to come up.
I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 years ago.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Tony was gassing everybody. He convinced the whole world he was going to beat Zoo. I knew that was never going to.
He convinced me too.
Yeah, everybody like, yo, Tony about to outbox this guy that I thought. I'm like, yeah, no.
Zoo got that bloodline, bro.
But you know what?
Costa Zoo.
I mean, Tony 7, 8 years ago, Tony Harrison would have beat him. Tony Harrison is a beautiful boxer. It's just something in regards to his gas tank at around 10, 11, 12, man, he started getting hit with some shit. Like he was playing with he was beating Charlo in the second fight and got caught with some shit.
Yeah, he
always get caught with some shit. Get tired, get caught with some shit. And then Lubin with the first round knockout to Charlo, and then had to fight his way all the way back up, and then lost to the Tower in the Inferno. I mean, just I'm happy Lubin got that win, man, because Lubin's career, for everything that they were touting him to be, the Hammer, because he had big promotional dollars behind him. Tony Superbad Harrison had big promotional dollars behind on PBC behind him. I mean, they were supposed to be the two at 54, but then they just never emerged. They submerged.
I remember Erickson Lubin. I definitely thought he was the guy. I thought he was going to beat Charlo, and
he should have been.
Exactly.
Brock, you actually
everybody thought he was going to beat Charlo because back then, Jamel was supposed to be the twin with the least amount of skill. Jamel is better than Jamal.
Yeah. At one point, I thought Jamel was the least talented guy until over time. Then he just kept proving himself over and over and over.
Man, they gave Jamel you supposed to lose fights. They gave Jamal building fights. Jamal was supposed to be the twin. Jamel was supposed to be the afterthought. He fought his way up. Lose one of these fights, your career over with, or you go to the bottom of the scrap heap. Jamel actually fought his way up. Jamal had the silver spoon.
I was about to say Jamel went and got every belt one by one too.
One by one.
Yep. He went and snatched all of it. He said he's going back down to 54 now. So
Yeah.
I think he go back down to 54. But that's a mistake. He should stay.
Well,
He probably go down to 60. That's about it.
he said he going back. He said he going back down.
Yeah,
He gonna go back down. He gonna be like Roy Jones coming back down for heavyweight.
Yeah, if
Wow,
I was,
how you think
I would
that?
do 60. And
He
try
gonna
to-
get
He said he can make 54 easy. That's what he said. He said he can make it easy.
That same thing Roy said about going back down to 68 when he fought old boy.
Yeah, but what did
75?
What did Charlo weigh Friday when they stepped on the scale?
167.4.
I think he forced himself to get up to that. I don't even think.
Yeah, I thought
He was 70. He said he was 71 on fight night.
Yeah, he should. I thought he should have came in at 64 and for that fight, just to not put as much weight. Y'all, do y'all feel like maybe Charlo thought he had a chance at winning because Canelo didn't look his best the last fight, so maybe Charlo was looking at John Ryder.
Charlo won.
John Ryder can get off. I could definitely get off because John Ryder he was doing okay. So maybe Charlo looked at the last fight like, "Yo, I'm 10 times."
He said that to his brother. If you remember, he was
John Ryder. If John Ryder could win 3 rounds, why I can't win 6 rounds?
He said that to his brother at Charlo's last fight. They was at Canelo's last fight. They was ringside, and he looked over to his brother and said, "I can beat Canelo."
Because he's looking at a guy way lesser than him winning rounds. So he like, if he can get about 3 rounds, I'm 10 times better.
I think in the beginning, I think he thought just from watching. I'm not saying it's the case, but I think he may have thought he could beat Canelo. But I think as the fight as it progressed, building up to the fight time, I don't think he thought he could beat him. Like if you look at
the energy was different.
Yeah, his energy, man. Like the way he was talking, he was showing Canelo too much respect. It wasn't the Jermell Charlo that you normally see.
Yeah,
his ass was not acting like a Charlo. His ass was all polite and
beat him.
He was being professional.
And he
wasn't even cursing.
Right,
man.
Did you watch the what do they call? They used to be called 24/7 on HBO. All that. Did you watch it? The 2 episodes.
I watched them. Yeah,
it just don't seem.
I watched the one leading up to it. Yeah.
I watched the 2 of them, and he was talking about training, being with his family the whole time he training, and I just don't think he. I don't think he really thought he could beat him.
Man, dude was all respectful. He was all. He just wasn't Charlo. When the hell you ever known Charlo not to be mad? Jermell Charlo not to be mad at the press conference, feeling mad, just feeling disrespected during training. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass. You know, he just wasn't acting like himself. He was being all. Maybe the moment was too big.
Yeah.
You know, being conciliatory, being
respectful.
respectful.
Was the one being like. Canelo was different. Canelo the one normally be humble. Canelo was just like.
Canelo was looking for this. He was looking for the shit.
I'm the greatest. I'm all of that. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Canelo talking about
like I don't know what animal I need to beat a lion. But,
man, Canelo is Canelo is the baker. Canelo be goddamn baking up some goddamn easy ass work. The only time Canelo didn't fight somebody that he thought that didn't fight somebody physically better than him since Floyd was Bivol. And he thought he could beat Bivol because he thought Bivol was a white boy. Everybody thought he could beat Bivol. And he was from European style.
Man,
that's the only reason.
I don't know why they thought that.
You said Canelo ain't fought nobody, bro. That's what you trying to say?
I said Canelo ain't fought nobody. He hadn't fought anybody he couldn't beat. Name me some. Listen, man, everybody Canelo has fought since Floyd has been somebody you knew he was gonna beat. Who the hell is John Ryder? And whatever happened to Billy Joe, whatever his name.
You knew he was gonna beat Triple G.
Man, Triple G is 55 years old, man.
You knew he was gonna beat Triple G.
Man, when he fought Triple G had his 30th class reunion.
You didn't know he was gonna beat Triple G.
In which Triple G
he hit Triple. Listen, Canelo
Triple G won
hit
Triple
G
too.
Canelo
the third fight. You talking the first fight?
Hold on, bro. Canelo hit Triple G with a shot that would have put 2 horses down, and Triple G ate it. And even you could see Canelo's face was like, "What the hell?" So you did not think he was going to beat Triple G. That was
you talking about the first fight?
Was that the first fight where he hit him with
the first fight was tough.
The first fight. I mean,
you talking about when he ducked down and came up with the uppercut,
man, and
popped his head up.
He ate it.
Yeah,
you're right.
He didn't even stagger him.
You right. You're right about that. Well, that's because the first fight we ended up in a draw.
Right.
But they really thought. I think Triple G really won that fight. But the next. I mean, they got 3 fights and they're 10 years apart between the first one and the last one, just about.
I want no 10 years.
Well, the
They're a
first
lot of years
one
apart.
only like 6 months apart. Only that last one is like 9 years from the first and second one. The first and second one like 6 months apart.
Right.
They're like dog years. Man, Triple G old.
Man, listen. He hit him with whatever he hit him with, bro. Oh, wait a minute. And did you think he was going to beat Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders? You thought he was?
I thought Caleb had a chance.
I wanted
Me
Caleb.
too.
I thought Caleb
And I
had a
thought
chance.
Billy Joe.
Billy-
I thought Billy Joe was going to beat him.
Billy was lucky looking okay too before he started getting beat up. But
Who, Billy?
Man, no.
I thought Billy
I just
Joe.
think once you
I mean,
get to a
I thought
point,
Caleb had a chance, man.
I thought once Caleb, if you look at that fight, I mean, I thought Caleb might have. I wanted Caleb to win that fight. I'm all 9 times out.
he got too confident.
I'm
I
always
can
gonna
name
be.
a couple people who I thought was beat Canelo.
I always side with the boxers because I love, my son a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna side with the boxer, the skill. But once they got in that ring, and I saw that Caleb really didn't have any power from that standpoint in there with Canelo, I knew it was just a matter of time.
All right. So I thought Caleb would beat him. I thought Billy Joe Saunders would beat him. And I definitely thought Daniel Jacobs was gonna beat him.
Now, when people say that Caleb lost because he ain't got power, I actually don't agree with that because I don't think nobody could. Do y'all think Floyd hit harder than Caleb?
Floyd
I don't
Mayweather?
think so.
No.
That's just my opinion. Y'all think he hit harder than them?
Only reason I'm gonna say yes is because Floyd knows how to punch. He knows how to turn his punches over. He knows how to turn his punches over with power. So that's the only reason I'm gonna say yes. But I don't know. I don't know.
And it's also I mean, Floyd is not, and it's also timing, and it's also punch placement.
That's what I'm talking about. Floyd has perfected that. He knows how to place his shots and turn his punches over the right way to get the effect he wants. Like Floyd know how to punch where it don't look like it hurts. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't running your ass up in there.
You damn sure ain't going. I mean,
yeah, I think Canelo for a lot of people, he just got to a point where it's like you just not gonna see nobody beat. Like anyway, you're not gonna see nobody being anyway till you get to 35. Nobody gonna see it. You're just not gonna pick nobody to beat him after what he just did.
What he just did the cool boy, bro. And I know y'all from Philly, bro.
You know, I'm from Philly, so I didn't go to sleep good that night. But it's cool.
Yeah.
Man, I wasn't expecting that.
You mean
I was not expecting that.
I thought cool. Listen to me. I thought Cool Boy was gonna tear Monster ass up.
Me too.
No, I remember when we did the interview with your daughter and she picked Inoue. Me and you was like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Inoue made he made a believer out of my ass.
He did that to Cool Boy, bro. I don't know.
I was hurting, man.
I really don't know who gonna be able to. If he come over to the United States and he really get down in the mix with everybody, I don't know.
You gotta take them drug tests over here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
take them goddamn drug tests.
I was bringing it up too. I was on his ass. They just
take them
be
damn
like
drugs. You ain't been around this motherfucker, goddamn.
I mean, from Philly, I ain't letting that go.
No, you might be right, Rock, because the way he
drug,
Cool Boy,
the Japanese anti-doping association show up and you giving their ass sushi for your test. You ain't gonna be able to do that shit over here.
Telling people, man.
Listen,
he had a flawless
Power
performance,
Ranger
man.
that night.
Huh?
Man,
Power Ranger that night, like
every damn thing. That man like and that's what I'm talking about. That's the same thing with Jamel. Anyway, hit Cool Boy with some shit, and Cool Boy was like, "Ooh, what the fuck this is?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Try more though. Like I feel like at one point I seen Cool Boy like trying to box him on the outside. Then once he seen like you're not the better boxer. Mind, that's another thing. We thought he was the better boxer. Right. Anyway, made it clear first 2 rounds that's not the case.
Man, box me. Man, Monster Inoue, the motherfucking truth. I'll be honest with you. Man, I think the next mega fight is Inoue versus Tank. It got to happen.
Yeah, we done talked about that one. Maybe wait.
It's going to have to be at 30, 35. I mean, it's going to have to be at 35.
Cause they're not going to let Tank cut no weight.
No, they're not going to bring Tank down no 30.
Because
now I don't think he can beat Tank, bro.
I don't know. I think he got a shot.
I think he got a talent.
I think
34 punches around.
I don't think he can beat Tank. Because because bro, that right hand Tank got, if he catch Inoue slipping at any moment,
Right hand or left hand or both hands?
huh?
Right hand or left hand or both hands?
His
Yeah, I would
right
say
hand.
that too. When you
That
said
right hand that he, I mean that left
Or
hand
he
that Tank
southpaw,
got,
right?
left
yeah,
He's
hand.
the left hand he got, and that backhand hook too he got. If
he got power in both hands.
if he catch Inoue slipping, because Tank is looking for that shot, and he know how he ain't. So Tank is looking for that shot, but he not looking for it like Deontay Wilder. Like, you know how Deontay Wilder looking for that right hand?
Yeah.
Tank ain't looking for it like that. He looking for it.
Deontay
He
Wilder
walking
used to
in
look
for
for
a
it like
second
that.
look. Like how he did what's my
Right.
man? Santa Cruz.
I was saying, yeah.
Like the way he
Leo.
did Santa Cruz, how he walked in and then he slipped it and came up with the
Came that uppercut. Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
if he set Inoue up, because Inoue is accessible to be set up now, because Inoue fights kind of wild, so he's accessible to be set up with that uppercut. So
Do he fight kind of wild?
I don't think he fight wild. I just think his instinct's so good. He do
he
stuff.
just throw a lot of
he can get
punches,
away
bro,
with
where sometimes it don't get
crazy.
calculated. Like if you see,
Man, I listen, man. I ain't finna.
listen, bro, I can
I
see
ain't
the
finna.
flaws.
I
can
won't
see
take.
the
I
flaws.
will. I will.
Okay, so let me ask you this then, Rock.
I would
Let me ask
want
you this
Tank to
then.
win, but that I would want Tank to win that fight. But man, that motherfucker bad, man.
Let me ask you this
Anyway,
then.
do it at 30. He
Let me
got.
ask you this then. If you think
Anyway,
that,
bad
right,
man,
if you
man,
think
that
that,
motherfucker
how would
bad,
you?
boy.
If you think that, how would you coach against him? What would be
Against
your,
anyway?
yes? How would you coach against him? If you got to fight him, how
Who
you
my
gonna coach?
fighter?
You just gonna, huh?
Who my fighter?
That's a good question.
Tank.
Tank my fighter?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm telling you how. Listen, he got wild. He gets wild. He comes forward a lot with
Yeah.
He comes forward with that. Tank, if Tank can set him up with.
I like Tank because what's underrated about Tank is Tank's boxing. First off, three things underrated about Tank.
Now he like Tank. Now he like
No,
Tank.
no. I always like Tank. But
yeah,
but
first you said
anyway, a bad motherfucker.
yeah.
Anyway,
Now
a bad motherfucker. Now,
perspective.
I like Tank, but anyway, a bad motherfucker. But the things that underrated by Tank are number one, Tank's boxing IQ. That the amateur background, he got a tremendous boxing IQ. Number two, Tank has supreme reflex. Tank got Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones type reflexes. And number three, Tank is a master counterpuncher.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Inoue can beat Tank.
I think he'll be winning until he get caught with a shot.
I think Inoue will win the beginning rounds while Tank is figuring him out. Because that Tank is like Floyd, right? If you notice, all of Floyd fights in the beginning, Floyd is always losing.
No, hell he ain't. No, hell he ain't.
Bro, the scorecards always have Floyd.
No, hell.
In the big
Floyd don't never be losing. Floyd don't be losing. They said Floyd take 3 rounds to figure some shit out. But then but he still win the rounds though.
I gotta go prove this.
Yeah, you gotta prove that shit. Because you talking to a money made expert here.
I will say this. When people say people figure people out, I do think people put a lot on them losing the rounds. Like people do it to Bud a lot. I don't think Bud be
losing damn rounds. Floyd don't be losing them damn rounds.
Couple rounds just
all right, let me say this.
Bud ain't on Floyd level.
Tank is like Floyd. And see, this is what I'm talking about. We see you always trying to segment and take my mind off of what I'm talking about. Just relax. Let me say what I'm saying. You segue us off into talking about Floyd next. Now we're gonna be talking about Floyd when we talking about Tank and Inoue. All right, so Tank is like Floyd in that in the beginning he's downloading, right? First 4 or 5 rounds, he's downloading information, right? And I think before Inoue, and I would love to see that fight, and I think that's a possibility.
I'm gonna let you finish, but then I got a counterpunch for that shit. Go ahead.
So anyway, Inoue, I think he would win the first few rounds, but once Tank figure out that he's coming forward with them punches like that, and his chin up and all of that, if you watch, Inoue leans a lot when he's like he'll come with these bunches of punches, he's leaning. Tank is gonna slip that, he's gonna get down low, he gonna slip that, and he gonna come up and hit him with that uppercut that's gonna send Inoue little tail to the moon. I'm just telling you.
I agree.
I'm just giving you a assessment of watching both of them fight. Inoue, I can see Inoue's flaws, bro. Even though he's a monster, even though he's a monster, he's killing everybody. I can see his flaws clearly.
That's true too. Now, the difference between Floyd and Tank is Tank ain't throwing no damn punches, and Tank getting hit some. Floyd is throwing punches in them first few rounds, and Floyd not getting hit. That's why Floyd don't lose them early rounds.
I beg to differ about him not losing early rounds, bro.
Shit, I mean, what, he was up on the cards against Zab. All right, we're gonna look shit up.
Yeah, because you
talking to a Floyd expert now. Shit.
You ain't that much a Floyd expert if you think
I don't watch every fight Floyd Mayweather has fought probably in 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Word. I did the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't watch from 1 to 4 or 5.
I don't watch all them damn fights. Yeah. Especially the fights at 130 pounds, 130. Them fights at between 130 and 140 pounds. Shit, masterful.
No, I'm not saying Floyd. Listen, Floyd is Floyd. Masterful. But I'm just telling you, he
masterful. Masterful. Ain't none of these motherfuckers on money level. Give a damn. At 130, 140 pounds, they ain't on Floyd level. And I'm talking about all of them. Any of the new one they talking about light Floyd. You watch Floyd at 135, 130 pounds, shit. Floyd did some amazing shit in the ring, buddy.
You can't deny that. That's like Michael Jordan.
Scottie Pippen was the best bull. But we ain't gonna segue. I ain't gonna segue y'all into that shit now.
You said, wait, what you say? You said,
listen, bro, don't even do it. Don't do this, man. Don't let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
You gotta be trolling.
Crazy, man.
Gotta be trolling.
All right, let him go, bro. He's trolling. He definitely trolling.
Listen, y'all some young bull. Y'all, when y'all born? Like 1989 or some shit?
No, I was born in 99.
You born in 99?
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm 95. Huh? 95.
Oh, y'all don't know shit. Man, y'all don't know shit about the bull.
We knew Mike was the GOAT, though.
Right, exactly. Did y'all see the clip? Did y'all see the episode where he talked about this on our show?
Listen, man.
No. Did you see this clip?
No, not the Bulls.
All right.
Go look at the clip. It's a clip on that. Hold on, Rock.
No, let me finish my. It's a clip on
Instagram. Go to Instagram. Go to our page. It's a clip where we having this argument. This dude gonna say Scottie Pippen is the best bull. I say
I say he was my favorite bull.
No, you say he was the best.
All right. Okay. Listen this. What's the only player? Okay. Hold on now. What's the only player in the history of the Bulls, in the history of the league, to lead his team in every statistical category?
Like I knew that was coming.
Offense and defense.
Because Michael Jordan was making sure that everybody was playing.
Are you?
No, I knew that.
Mike didn't pass the damn ball. How the hell Mike was making sure somebody thrust out? How the hell Mike was making sure everybody? Mike ass didn't do nothing but shoot.
Yo, can y'all please cut this out when y'all?
Listen, I already knew his arguments.
I'm looking for the clip right now. I'm already looking for the clip.
Mike ass. How the hell you trying to say Mike was a playmaker?
I kept asking him, bro. We talking about boxing. Let's get back to boxing. If you watch the clip,
back on boxing.
Let's get back.
We back on tape. But my point is this way. Is this way here? I think, like I said, Monster made a believer out of me. But just like I know, just like with Canelo, right? Tank's team, Leonard, Floyd, whoever advising Tank, because of the position that Tank is in, Tank is not going to put himself in any type of compromised position to where he can't, to where he's not going to be successful. So if Monster want to fight Tank, Monster going to fight Tank at 135 pounds.
No, that's a fact. He gonna fight Tank where he comfortable at. Tank is the A side. He gonna fight Tank where he comfortable at. He gonna fight him at 35, and Monster gonna have to come up. And
Monster get knocked out.
I don't know if he gonna knock Monster out. It's gonna go to
if Monster come to fight, he get knocked out.
I ain't gonna lie. If he don't knock,
I don't know. He probably can stop him. He probably can stop him because the styles make fights. Remember that,
man.
And the way Monster fight and the way Tank sets up them shots, then he it's possible that he can stop Monster. I think this fight is more of a possibility than we know. I think it's probably going to end up happening.
It's gonna happen. It's a money fight.
I low key think that's Tank's best chance to stop. I think if it go 12, it probably anyway was probably doing this thing if it went 12.
If it go 12, anyway gonna win.
He probably was doing this thing if it went 12. That's why
if it go 12, anyway gonna win. Tank gotta stop him to win.
I mean, he was doing this thing if it went 12. Most likely.
I think that I don't think the business, unless Monster knock Tank out, the business of boxing ain't gonna let Monster win, regardless of how you do.
Here we go.
Maybe I can see that being true in a back and forth pick'em fight. Definitely Tank probably get the nod, but in the 10-2,
bro, your man is setting you up for conspiracy, bro. He's setting you up to tell you a conspiracy. Let this ride, man. Let this ride, bro.
Man, that's the truth.
But this shit corrupt, man.
The business of boxing ain't gonna let. Listen to what he said. The business of boxing ain't gonna let NOA win.
Do money talking bullshit walk?
What you mean by the business of? You mean like
no? I'm telling you, man.
Money talk
fight. They gonna give it to Tank? Or are you saying
man? Listen, man. That's the same reason that old ass man didn't beat Roll ass.
So you saying if anyway,
man, Roller will fight my classmate. Shit.
Your classmate was getting off.
They set that up, man.
Your classmate was getting off.
They set that up.
He was beating Rolly up.
He was beating Rolly up in there.
Exactly. That man, we went to high school together. That's my classmate.
Stay out of this. Stay out of the matrix, bro.
How y'all feel about Elijah?
You want the red pill or the blue pill? Right, about to take you in the matrix. Don't do it.
How we feel about who?
How y'all feel about Elijah Garcia?
Elijah Garcia?
Yeah, the fight to open up the card.
Yeah. Elijah Garcia still. I mean, I know Elijah Garcia from the amateurs. I know him, so he he can be the truth, but he still got some. He got a lot of growing to do. Elijah's sharp, man. You know what I mean? I don't think he should have fought that fight the way he fought that fight. He stood right in the pocket and just banged with this man. Elijah don't fight like that. So I don't know if maybe they had some history and they wanted to hurt each other or something. I don't know, but he stood right there the whole time and just he just stood there. Boom, 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 boom. I was like,
he was getting hit with some stuff.
He got hit with some shots.
Yeah, he shouldn't have got hit with.
And he don't fight like that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He don't fight like that. You know what I mean? At least in the amateurs, he didn't fight like that.
And that guy was a come forward guy. He was He was coming forward the whole fight.
So I don't know what it was that they was looking for, but he definitely won. But I think he need to get back to boxing like he does, or his career is gonna be short because he got hit.
Who get the performance of the night in your eyes? Mario Barrios or Canelo?
I'm gonna say Barrios.
Mario Barrios went to work, man.
Since he was the underdog and the win carry more, like a whole more weight because he was expected to lose.
Yeah, Barrios, man. Barrios put on a show, bro.
Man. Y'all think he can be a real contender at 47?
Yes. I think Tank made him look the way. I think that fight with Tank kind of knocked him out of, you know what I mean? Because once he fought Tank made him look so easy. But Barrios is tough, man. And that's why, like, with the way Tank made him look, like a lot of people will say stuff like Tank haven't fought nobody. And they used to say the same stuff about Floyd, right? He never fought nobody. But Barrios is, Mario Barrios is a
tough dude.
I mean, he was arguably winning that fight.
Everybody didn't fight nobody though, so it ain't even like I don't even know.
I mean, what he did to you guys, bro, was just ridiculous, bro. Like,
man, picking him apart, man.
And you guys is not. I mean,
who guys is right? He
too rich.
First of all, he a gatekeeper, bro. Ugas is a gatekeeper. You know,
Ugas is over with.
He's not over with. He a gatekeeper, bro. You gotta fight him.
He retired. He's not boxing no more.
You gotta fight Ugas to prove
he's not boxing anymore.
Yeah, he might shut. Yeah, he might
shut.
He shut it down. He should hang him up, man.
No, he did.
He
said that.
Oh, you saying it's official? You saying it's official?
He said boxing was in his. He said if you look at his Instagram post, he said boxing is a gone chapter, a bygone chapter. It's over.
I mean, he made amazing money. He got a Pacquiao and Spence fight back to back on pay-per-view, so he cool. He's set for life. He
got his house paid down. From Cuba too.
What Mario just did to him, bro, is just ridiculous.
It's over with. I mean, Salah should have stopped the fight.
For anybody, I think Mario is a real player at 47 now. Like he got a shot to get Mario Burrs. I think he got a shot to beat anybody at 47.
Really?
Not named.
That's that's a tough statement. 47 is still the division, bro.
But
that's what I was asking. Like, do you think he could be a real contender?
I'm saying this saying Bud and Spencer's gone. They're not fighting. Neither one of them guys.
Yeah, but you still got
ever going to fight at 47 again. In my opinion, neither one of them is.
Yeah, I mean 47 has always been the division. Like that.
Who else there? Virgil, Spencer.
Oh yeah, a lot of them is
all about to go up.
Yeah, and
there's only
you still got Crawford. I mean,
Cody Crowley,
Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah,
none of them guys is like Mark. But like when you say like all them names, none of them guys, it's not like Mario's don't got. Like I'm picking Mario.
Well, you still got Thurman and Danny Garcia there. Well, no, Garcia moved up.
It's only Thurman, Stanionis, Cody Crowley, Boots Ennis, and Keith Thurman.
That's Boots.
That's the only person he ain't got a shot against, like no shot.
He got nothing coming with.
I'm from Philly, so I'm biased a little bit, but
he already lost to Keith Thurman.
None of them guys got a shot.
Yeah, he lost to Keith already, Barrios. Yeah.
Nobody ain't got nothing coming against
47 is over with.
Yeah, Boots own 47 now.
Yeah, don't nobody want to fight that man.
Brian Norman say he's looking for that work before Boots leave 47.
No, he lied. Brian Norman lied.
Brian Norman ain't lying.
He lying.
Brian Norman's sweet though. He undefeated right
Brian
now.
Norman ain't
that's great. I just talked to Brian.
21.
I just talked to Brian yesterday. I just seen him in the gym. I just seen him in the gym yesterday, training.
Cause he got a fight coming. He about to fight on that Shakur card.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I just seen him yesterday at the gym training.
Brian good though.
Huh?
I like Brian. Brian's good.
He ain't got nothing. He ain't show you nothing.
I ain't saying that now.
He ain't show you nothing yet that you'd be like, yeah, he could do that against.
But you know why?
He still haven't developed his manpower yet.
No,
he
haven't
developed the power to not. He haven't developed the power.
His last fight, he didn't look good to me. His last fight, he got tired.
If he ain't, when he develops some manpower, he gonna kill a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, we know Brian since he was a little boy. Brian,
he gonna kill. If Brian Norman still gonna if Brian Norman is still gonna develop the ability to hit a motherfucker harder than he can hit somebody now, it's a motherfucker gonna die in the ring. Somebody going to the upper room.
No, they is. It's not when he fight the guy from the dungeon.
Yeah,
that's all. It's not that guy.
What Boots got is that tank. See, people in Philly fighting them 4 minute, training them. See, we just started training 4 minute rounds and stuff like that down here.
Yeah, Boots be sparring 4 minute round, 30-second breaks.
Brian is I mean, we know Brian since he was little. When he was little, he was like Mike Tyson, right? He was Little Mike. That was his nickname. And in Georgia, he was stopping everybody. Anybody he fought in the amateurs, he was just running through them, stopping them. But he's getting older. He's thinning out. He's at 47, or I'm not saying that he haven't developed his grown manpower. I'm just saying he hasn't developed that power yet for the people that he's facing, and that's been around for so long. He haven't developed that power. If he did, Rock, hold on, listen. If he did, then he would have been stopping everybody like he used to in the amateurs. When he was little,
tell me when I can respond. Tell me when I can respond.
Go ahead.
All right. So first off, you do realize Brian been dealing with a broken hand for about the last 2 years. When Brian made his top ranked debut on ESPN, he hadn't fought in over a year. 2, he hadn't sparred in like 8 months because he had a broken hand. When Brian took the last fight that he had on the top ranked card back in May, I think, Brian he re-broke his hand in February and still took that damn fighting with one hand in May. Had surgery in June. Brian just started back having full contact with that broke hand. So what we getting ready to see now is the full power of Brian Norman. See, here's what y'all don't know. Brian Norman got fast hands, extreme. Brian Norman got Gary Russell Jr. speed in his hand, his punching speed. He got Gary Russell Jr. speed in his punch
I
and
seen him
speed
fight.
punches.
Just they show it to
And on top of that, he got Deontay Wilder power. And he got fast. And he got some fast ass feet.
No, we don't listen. When it come to Brian, we on the same page. We watch him grow up. You know what I'm saying? So we on the same page. I'm just saying he haven't stopped everybody
and don't get tired.
He could have stopped. You know what I'm saying?
He had about 90.
I was in the gym with him last night.
I don't know.
He was
the last top rank card is gassed out.
Yeah, he did get. Yeah.
He threw about 1,000 punches in that one round. Though he threw 100 punches in that one round,
he didn't stop the dude.
Yeah, didn't stop him.
He hit him with every one of them shots that he was talking about. He hit him with every one of them, and that dude would not go down.
Yeah, he even buckled a little bit. Got right back.
He hit him with every one of them shots, and the ref ain't stopped it.
Now the other part about it, when the competition get better, the knockout's supposed to be a little harder. But like I said, dude had the other part about it is that he hit him with all them y'all. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Brian fought that fight and threw if he did gas out a little bit because he ain't sparring. When Brian fought in May, bro, he hadn't sparred in 5-6 months. Brian went into that fight with zero sparring. Zero. And you know and I know that sparring gets you in condition for boxing. So if he did get a little tired, it's because he wasn't sparring. All he do, he just ran that motherfucking shadow boxing and jumping rope.
How you know he ain't sparring?
Cause I'm at Granite City. No, you ain't seen spar before that last fight. Cause I'm at Granite City, baby.
Yeah, but that's not. He don't just train at Granite City, Rock. I've seen Brian spar.
Man,
I'm lying.
Listen, I'm not.
I've seen Brian spar multiple times back before that last fight. Multiple times.
What I'm trying to tell you, is the man had a broke hand. He was not sparring.
How you know he wants you telling that?
What now?
How you know he wants you telling that? He ain't made that public.
He just said it. They know, everybody know that. It don't matter. They ain't broke no more. He finna knock a motherfucker out. Clean.
He's still with Tyrank, right?
Yeah.
He got another undefeated. His opponent undefeated too, so this should be a decent fight.
Brian is gonna beat anybody they put in front of him. I'm gonna tell you that now.
And if he get any strong, y'all gonna be calling his ass upper room normal. Cause he can take a motherfucker to the upper room.
How long would y'all say to go for basically a title? Like 12, like a year away, 2 years away.
I think he close because how many fights Brian got? Like
24. I just looked him up.
Yeah.
I think we real close to it.
He 22 years old now?
Yeah.
He 22 years old. He 18.
I think
18 months.
I think all the welterweights need to try to jump on it because it's about to be vacant belts where you about to people.
18 months. He'll have a shot. Brian Norman gonna be the WBA world champion. That belt that Terence Crawford been hugging for 10 years, that's gonna be Brian. It's gonna be Brian Norman belt. That's the top ranked belt.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, in 12 months, every belt in the welterweight division is gonna be in Philly.
That's gonna be
in 12 months. 12 months, every belt at 147 will be.
Boots, bro, you ain't getting no argument out of me when it comes to boots. Bro.
Every belt, everyone, here in 12 months.
All right.
Today's 2024. Every belt will be in Philadelphia.
I guarantee you.
I'm a Boots guy. See, he's going with his heart. Rock going with his heart.
How old is Boots?
24, 25.
Rock is going with his heart, bro, when he's talking about
Boots older than 25 now.
I'm about to look it up.
Boots about 27, 28.
No, he's not that old.
Boots not that old, no.
He just was in the 20s. He was in the 2016 Olympic trials.
Yeah, he part of that Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney class.
Right. He lost to Gary Antoine. He lost to Antoine.
So that was 8 years ago.
That was 2016. Right? Yeah.
So he about 26, 27?
He's about 25.
He's 26. I just looked it up. He's 26.
26.
Okay,
yeah.
so he's 26. Boots finna get a belt. Now, this is what not gonna happen. First off, Brian Norman is top ranked welterweight. Brian gonna get that WBA belt. I don't know how Boots probably gonna get the IBF. I'm standing on, so somebody gonna get Golden Boy gonna have a champion.
You're gonna have two minimum. Like that's like the worst case scenario for Boots.
Yeah, he probably had two.
Boots
I
getting
mean,
him
that,
to 47 belts, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna have 2 and 12. Like that's like the worst case scenario for him. He
who gonna
probably
fight? But okay.
That's
If
the
the
thing
belts,
about Boots. Everybody's scared of Boots, bro. Ain't nobody trying to
fight him. But it's gonna
Everybody
be a
trying to
vacant.
fight
When
him.
you vacant, when it's a vacant, he gonna get a
somebody
mandatory.
want that work.
People not gonna fight him for.
You know
like,
what, man?
fight
You know
Boots
what,
for
man?
nothing.
Mandatories don't mean nothing no more. To be honest with you, it don't mean nothing. People duck their mandatories all the time. I just was reading the article. I just was reading the article just today talking about how the IBF president went to jail. This was years ago, back in like the 80s or something. He had went to jail from taking bribes and stuff, and they was talking about how Bob Arum had confessed to paying him $100,000 for George Foreman to not fight his mandatory. You know what I mean? So that was in the 80s, bro, that was happening. Imagine the stuff that, like, WBC lets Canelo get away with not fighting his mandatory all the time. Like every time you turn around.
Shit, Jamal Charlo too.
The mandatories don't mean nothing because
money talk bullshit.
Because Boots was already Bud's mandatory for the IBF. He was
Boots finna get the IBF belt now. And
how do you know that though? Because Bud's still the champion, bro. So how do you know that?
Bud ass ain't finna fight Boots.
That's what I know. He already said it don't mean nothing. I'm saying.
Well, then that mean Bud is getting ready to vacate.
Where?
Right.
He either gonna pay Boots some step aside money, or he getting ready to vacate.
No, he gonna go up to 54.
I think they just gonna vacate and they gonna pick probably the number 1 and number 2 guys.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. So here's the thing about.
Is there any interim champions at 47 right now? They got.
I believe Stan Jonas is a WBA.
So if he's the interim, they're gonna promote him to the.
I think he the record because remember it's 2 WA belts. That's world.
Boots is the interim champion. Boots is the interim champion.
So then they gonna promote him.
Boots is the interim champion. Boots is getting ready to be the IBF champion.
So he's an IBF interim champion.
Bud ain't got no smoke because Bud don't generate no money.
Is he the IBF interim champion? Boots. Is Boots the IBF interim champion?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the IBF is gonna promote him once.
And Stanley Yoda's got the WBA regular.
And they're gonna promote he the regular?
Yeah, because remember it's 2 WBA.
Right, so they're gonna promote him to the super champion. They go promote him to the super champion, and then
they'll Stanley Yoda promoted by.
I don't know.
Al Heyman.
He would PBC?
Yeah, he would. I mean, every time I seen him fight, that's where he was on. I'm assuming.
All right.
Stanley Yoda might he may be getting ready to get fucked.
No, that whole division is anybody. I mean,
Bud is definitely vacating the titles because since the WBO did what they did with Charlo's belt, they getting ready to contest those. He going up to 54. He wants to get Charlo. Listen, he had smoke with Charlo while he was in the ring with Spence. So you already know he trying to go get that Charlo work. So even though he said what he said on Twitter, he ain't on his hit list no more. He want that 54 smoke. He want to go unify 54 too because he want to unify that division too.
Why? Why all them damn children he got? That shit ain't gonna make him no money. Go fight Canelo and make some money.
No, but see, that's a good point you make because remember. That's a good point you make, but I'm gonna say this: everybody now is chasing those undisputed belts. You remember,
man? Nobody. That shit is fashionable, but that shit is fashionable, but you ain't making no money, bro. I don't know how much. I don't listen. The Spence Crawford fight. What it did, $500,000 pay-per-view buys.
Yeah, I don't know, but hold on, Rock. Let me finish my thought.
Go ahead,
Rock. The point that I'm making is that you making a point about he not gonna make no money, and that's what Floyd is saying, trying to teach the young fighters because now in this not just the 4-belt era, they got all of these belts now. Floyd is saying he's telling the young fighters later for trying to get undisputed in these divisions, go get the money, get a belt, and get the money. Like he was telling Devin Haney that later for trying to be undisputed. Do you want to be undisputed and make $10 million, or do you want to go get the fights and make $100 million, get one belt and make $100 million? So you make a point because everybody's chasing undisputed, and Bud wants to be undisputed in multiple divisions.
He already did that. and got a lollipop.
It's only 2 people in boxing that's been undisputed in 2 weight division, and that's Clarissa Shields and Bud. You don't think he want to go do 3? He wants to go do 3. He's going to go to 54 and try to be and try to get all of those belts and be a 3 weight division champ.
He ain't got time.
He's going. Trust me, bro. He's going to do it.
Well, technically, you only need 2 fights. It's only 2 people with all the belts.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't even hard for him to go do that right now. He's going to go after that, bro.
You go after that, or you go do that, or go fight Canelo, and Bud versus Canelo that fight right there will probably do 1 million pay-per-view buys.
Or you could make it 1 fight. You could make Charlo and Tim Tszyu fight first, then you fight the winner. Now you undisputed in 1 fight.
He's going to do it. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? That's Charlo. That's Bud's move. He's going to 54. He's going to He's going to 54 to go after the history.
Well, that's the case. Well, fight Earl at 54 then.
But fight Earl ain't gonna get him no belts.
You're right.
If he fight Bud at 54, that's not getting him no belts.
Listen what I'm
trying
to say. Hold on. If he's moving up to 154, like you say, why not go ahead and fight? That means you may well go ahead and fight Earl as a tune fight at 54, as opposed to trying to come back down to 47 and fight again.
So the reason why he offered Earl
accolades, you don't win nothing by beating Spence at 54.
The reason why he offered Earl the rematch at 47 is because he don't want to fight him at 54, because he wants to go, when he go to 54, he want to go up there and get them belts. If he fights Earl, he know Earl ain't gonna ready to fight him at 47 again, so he just gonna be like, all right, whatever. He gonna go up to 54. He going after them titles. Trust me. Especially after the WBO just made the move they made. He's getting ready to go to 54.
All right. Well, this is what's gonna happen.
It only makes sense.
This is what's gonna happen. If Bud trips, then you're gonna see Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence at 154. Bud ain't got no money behind him.
Spence can't go up like that. Spence can't go. Spence don't have the cards in his hand like Bud.
Errol Spence got all the cards. He got PBC. He got Al Heyman behind.
He's not the A side. He's not the A side no more.
He don't have the cards in his hand to go up to 54 and just get no title match like that. He's not gonna be able to do that. Bud
won it first too.
With a win, he could have did that. I agree. With a win, he could have did that.
Bro,
can't do
money
it.
talking bullshit. Y'all, you talking logic. I'm talking money. Money talking bullshit.
Talking the conspiracies bull BS.
No, I'm not.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Spence might no longer be the bigger fighter now, because you just saw Rolly lose to a goddamn somebody granddaddy, man. I'm telling you, the PBC. First off, Bud is not with the PBC. If Al Heyman, I take you back in history. When Gary Russell Jr. lost to Lomachenko, his very next fight after losing was for a WBC belt. So don't tell me that the PBC and Al Heyman can't make some shit happen.
A scenario like the one we have with Bud didn't play out in that. Yeah. The difference is you have a different scenario. You got Bud, that's the 47 undisputed champion. He already was in the ring. He was in the ring against Spence, calling out Charlo in the ring, bro.
What you think Bud making?
What power Bud got behind him? Tell me the money behind Bud.
He up right now. I'm about to say, Bud.
I gotta tell you the money.
Tell me the money behind Bud.
Pay-per-view and just did over half $500,000 buys.
Tell me. Okay, so is Bud
making that bag?
8 figures guaranteed.
Is Bud a Steven Espinosa Showtime boxing fighter?
Man, right now, yes. As it right, he signed a 2-fight deal.
I don't even know what he's talking about. Yes. All I'm saying is this. This is all I'm saying.
So as of today, he is. He definitely is.
Rock just trying to get y'all good content right now. No, I'm not. Because listen, it ain't nowhere in the world he thinks. It's nowhere in the world that he thinks. It's nowhere in the world that Rock thinks that Spence is getting ready to leapfrog over Bud and fight for a title at 54. There's no way you think that, man. Come on, man. You don't think that.
If Errol Spence,
You know good and well Bud is getting ready to go after those undisputed titles so that he can make history and be the only person to ever be an undisputed champion in 3 weight divisions.
Bud 30, Bud 30, Bud
and it's
36
not even
years old.
hard for him to do it. It's not even hard for him to do it. He got Tim Zoo in front of him, and he got Jamel Charlo in front of him. He can beat both of them.
And neither one of them. And you can put both them fucking fights together, and them motherfucker won't do 150,000.
It don't matter. He not thinking like that.
He a damn fool.
History, bro. Bud don't even care. But listen, bro, he don't think he's not thinking like that.
Listen,
shit.
Fighters is rich already.
It motivates
them. You trying to make money. We be talking about is you trying to make Floyd money. We're not saying they already rich. When we say fighters, you could talk your way into make this money. We just saying if you talk to have a bigger personality, you will have a Floyd Mayweather type money. But they already rich. They already got.
And what kind of money you think he gonna get if he go
houses they want, the cars they want? Like they are rich. We just saying if you want to make Floyd type money, this is what you got to do. But they are rich.
If Bud the historical fight is Canelo.
He's not gonna get the Canelo fight though, Rock. Not right now.
Man, Canelo get what he wants.
Man, he don't want to fight Bud.
Sheik. If Canelo call your ass and want you to fight, you'll jump your ass in the ring and fight Canelo.
Me?
Hell yeah, you.
I'm getting in there.
I'm getting in that
motherfucker.
Canelo for that Canelo.
I'm getting in there.
Exactly. If Canelo calling you, if Canelo calling you to fight it like your mama calling you for goddamn
throw a jab, I'm out of there.
Exactly.
As soon as he hit my glove, I'm going first.
If Canelo Canelo offers you a fight, it's like your mama calling you, yelling out the front door, dinner time. Your ass is coming to eat.
Yeah.
Man, what?
See, all right, hold on, Rock, hold on. But do y'all see how Rock does this, man? Like,
what the fuck I do?
Because, bro, we not talking about. I'm just clearly like you making a whole little painting this whole picture. All I'm telling you is Bud is next in line at 54, and that's where he going. He wants
if Bud got a scintilla of sense, he'd take his ass up there and fight Canelo and make $50 million and go and take his ass home.
Ready happen. Honestly, you think that fight can happen in the next 6 months? Because within the next 6 months, he can be the undisputed 54 champion. So in the next 6 months, Canelo and I'm not saying but do you think in the next do you think in the next 6 months that fight is gonna happen? Remember, Fury got this clown fight coming up, right? And he already done made the match with Usyk, right? So maybe that's the next fight after, but right in his peripheral is the undisputed 154 champion. You don't think he going after that, man? If
Canelo Alvarez,
I don't think they're gonna call him in the next 6 months. That's just
hold on now. If Canelo Alvarez says I'm fighting Terrence Crawford next, do you not believe Terrence Crawford getting in the ring with Canelo?
Yes, I know he getting in the ring with Canelo.
Then.
Do you think that fight gonna happen in the next 6 months? Do you think he gonna get that call in the next 6 months? First of all, remember this.
I don't know what Canelo gonna do.
Canelo is like Floyd was back in the day. He only fight 2 times a year. He fight in May and he fight in September.
If he fuck around and fight Tim, first off, something wrong.
You ain't gonna see Canelo no more until May.
No, that's true. That's definitely true.
So you telling me Bud gonna wait around and not go get them 54 titles until May? Is that what you really telling me, Rob?
You sure? Are you sure? So he not gonna fight 2 times in 6 months.
Canelo only fights in May and September.
All right, you're right. He took the Floyd dates.
When did Bud and Spence fight?
You're right. He took the Floyd dates. Huh? He fought on the Mexican holiday.
July.
Let me say this.
So you telling me right to you? I'm telling you this right here.
I'm gonna get off this point after I say this right here. If he takes a Tim Zoo and a Charlo fight, ain't no guarantees his ass gonna win. He go in there and fight Tim Zoo and fight Charlo and make 1.5 million motherfucking dollars because it ain't gonna do no pay-per-view buys. He gonna fuck up the money for Canelo. Huh?
Bud is a hot topic right now in boxing.
Man,
Bud is turning into a pay-per-view star, bro.
Man, you out your goddamn mind.
Man, I agree, man.
Bud, bro. Bud can fight a
And
midget, bro. Now,
he gave 500,000 social media followers the day he beat Errol Spence. He's
a
like,
pay-per-view star right now, so he can fight anybody, and it's going to do numbers.
It's two pay-per-view stars in this world. Oh. One on Mexican and one on black, and their names are Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Tank Davis. There's not another. Those are the two.
Time before the Ryan fight, Tank ain't never did more than 250. So what pay-per-view stars Bud can't do 250? Like, what are we talking about?
Hell no. Bud can't do 250. Hell no.
250 make you a pay-per-view star before.
Bud hadn't broke 200,000 before the last fight.
Listen, when I seen Ryan and Tank bring back 1.2,
we need to be in the same room. I think Rock, we need to be in the same room because I need to see what you smoking, man. You doing something?
Hold on. Tank and Leo Santa Cruz didn't do a $500,000?
He never did more than 250 with no other fighter.
Yeah, he right. He never did more than 250.
He's on paper.
Man, Leonard Ellaby say y'all a damn lie.
Nah, Floyd, just like how you said, Floyd stamp on Tank.
Leonard Ellaby say y'all a damn lie.
Y'all believe anything Floyd say, bro. Anytime Floyd get on TV or wherever on his internet and say something, y'all go with it. Because Floyd said he a pay-per-view star, that's why everybody's saying he a star, bro.
His average was like 225.
He haven't done no big pay-per-view numbers, bro.
And he sell out the arenas too.
Because he fighting in places where everybody love him. If he go to Baltimore, bro, everybody in Baltimore City, everybody in Baltimore.
He fighting Atlanta. He sell out in Atlanta.
Atlanta is his second home, bro. Everybody.
Like now Tank gonna do Tank new average is gonna be around 350, 400. His average. He can fight anybody now because of that Ryan fight, and he's not gonna never do 225. He's not gonna never do 2 nothing again.
How many? I tell you what. It's 4 of us on this damn stream.
Right.
Who watched Bud fight on BLK Prime? Motherfucking exactly.
You got me.
The motherfucking exactly.
You got me.
Exactly.
On that one, OG. You got me.
Motherfucking exactly.
You got
Don't even remember who the fuck he fought.
I ain't tuned in.
But what does that got to do? What does that got to do with him now, though?
Ain't nobody motherfuckers tune in to watch Earl. Earl got the fan base.
You can't. He was Bob the Aaron. I can say,
man. Bob Aaron.
The majority did. I can say
listen, man. 40. Earl Spence, man, Bud fought on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, and his ass couldn't bust a grape in pay-per-views. No, you can't get a better platform to promote yourself than ESPN for name recognition in the mainstream community, so that your ass can pull up money.
So you saying now he can't do Tank old average? You saying now he can't do 250?
I don't know.
He hit 50, man.
It depends on the opponent.
He just even like the casual fans that I be talking to, they just know Bud Crawford. Now Bud after the Arrow fight, obviously.
I mean, I think he's gonna get a bump. Yeah, you're right. I think he get a bump. He get a bump.
Stardom. If he get a bump, 500,000 social media Jones in 24 hours, we'll go outside and be famous. Like everybody will know us.
He get a bump.
That in one night.
All right. Again, y'all
hey man, my grandson
y'all let Rock get y'all away from the topic, bro. You got to bring Rock in. You got to reel him in. Listen, I'm back to this Bud thing. Now, understanding.
The topic with Charlo now.
Wait a minute. Now, understanding that Canelo only fight May and September, do you still think that Bud is going after Canelo before he locks down the 54 division?
I think money talk and bullshit walk. And if Canelo Alvarez team tell
Canelo
Bud,
only fights in May and September.
If you Bud, hold on. If you Bud, are you gonna fuck up a $50 million fight for some little bullshit down there with goddamn Tim Tszyu and Charlo ass?
When you put it that way, no. But see, that's what I'm saying. This is what you do, bro. When you put it that way, no. But that's not the scenario that's playing out, bro. Like, see, y'all see what he do? He a lawyer, bro. That's what I'm saying. You got to watch him. Listen. When you put it like that, you create scenarios, bro, that don't exist. Nobody offered him $50 million, man.
No, what
are we talking about? Yes, when you put it that way,
he's gonna get offered $50 million.
That's what I'm saying. When you put it that way, no, bro, he's gonna take a fight that's gonna pay him $50 million.
Canelo, Bud
just gave Charlo $1.2 million.
He'll get offered like 10 to 15 guaranteed, not no 50. Plus,
exactly. More money he ever fought. More with the back end pay-per-view. Man, listen, man.
Canelo fights May and September.
You got Black America versus Mexico.
he gonna ride this out, bro. He gonna be wrong, but he gonna ride it.
You got Black America versus
Bro,
Mexico.
just concede, bro. Just concede. He's
What the hell
not
am I
fighting
concede?
Canelo.
Why the fuck am I
Not
concede
fighting
when I
Canelo
win?
next. Concede, bro.
Now,
Concede.
why when I'm winning the argument? What the fuck am I concede? Why am I concede?
Your point is dumb.
Another thing you can point out. Bud did show another thing you can point out. Bud did show you, like, Bud been a pro for a long time now. He did show you, like, that it ain't always about the money for him. Like he cool with not just.
That's what I was trying to
remember,
say.
he told us, I'm not just going to do this and do that for y'all just so I can make more money. He told us that out of his own mouth.
Exactly.
They told him, Bud, you know, if you go out there and do this, like, you damn near be making double what you make. He telling y'all, I don't care. That's not me.
And I don't think Canelo gonna even offer him that price.
He's still talking about BLK Prime.
It was about the money.
Who cares about BLK Prime? That ain't even got nothing to do with.
Oh yeah,
he said Bud won't fight for the money.
That hurts your argument though, because you were saying what money behind Bud. He got $10 million for one fight.
Got $10 million. Right. But listen. Here's the point, Rob. Right now, 154 is open. Charlo is the king. That fight, Charlo is still the king of 54. He called Charlo out in the middle of the ring. Charlo just said in his fight, remember, Charlo is the king of 54. He said, they asked him who he want next. He said, I want Bud. That's what Charlo said after his fight with Canelo. The WBO stripped him of his title, so Zoo has that title. It makes more sense that he's getting ready to go.